Hey everybody, it's Scott Steen with winnersandwhiners.com coming to you from the Darwin Tenco Jorge Correa studio on the expansive first floor of the Winners and Whiners Sports and Entertainment Complex to bring you today's Deep-3. As always, if you would be so kind, give us the old thumbs up on this video if you're digging what we're doing, having a little fun. And of course, if you haven't done so already, we appreciate the subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure you click the bell, get notified each and every time we put up brand new content. And let us know what you're playing. That's my favorite part. Let us know what you're on today. Tailing the deep three, fading the deep three, and whatever you got cooked up on your own. Give me your best plays up to 5. That's how many we're going to count. You want to put more up there for our fellow handicappers. We always appreciate the extras, but it'll be your first 5 will be the ones that count. If you're playing any kind of weird odds, weird parlays with the money lines or things like that, let me know what it pays, so I got to make sure that we get the price right on that one. And, yeah, of course, don't forget to check out winnersandwhiners.com, statsalt.com, invaluable resources this time of year, especially for deep dives into every game and every sport going on in America every single day. So as you're going back and forth between college basketball and maybe the NFL, it is a great site all in one spot, very easy to navigate, very, as the kids say, user-friendly. The UX is very good, so yeah, let's. We can't avoid it any longer. Let's take a look at today's action. I think this is the first time this has happened. I really do. I could be wrong. We've been doing this a while, but we went back-to-back jacks, man. We went back-to-back 0-3 on the deep 3. So that is a brutal day. And spoiler alert. I wasn't the only one that had a brutal day today. All right, it's going to be a very short shout out. I'll tell you that we had 2 handicappers that made money in the shout outs here. So yeah, so we had the Indianapolis-Houston over. I told you when I shot this video, I tried to thread the needle because on the other video, the standalone video, I took the first half under. Both these teams have been pretty traditionally slow starters. It was under 23. It worked out perfectly. They're sitting on 20 at halftime. I'm like, that's exactly where we want to be. And they came out, and I thought they were going to do it. I thought they were going to get us 10 more points and take it up and over. But yep, not to be. So we missed that one. And we had Nasheem Hines to go under 7 carries, and this was kind of a screwy deal because Wilkins ended up being healthy. He was not inactive, but he didn't play. At least I didn't watch the entire game. I didn't see the beginning of the game. So I don't know if he got re-injured or something, but he did not get 1 carry. I thought Wilkins was going to be able to take the load off. So yeah, that's one of those things when you're playing a prop, things go south like that. So of course I will wear the loss because that's what we do. We don't slough off. But although if they would have made Wilkins inactive, I would have shot out of that play. But that was not the case. They didn't. He was active, just did not play. So Hines had 9 carries. All right, so. And then we had, in a game, I hated this game. I hated everything about this game. We had North Carolina State, Georgia Tech under. It did not stay under. So, yeah, that's how you go 0-3 right there, my friends. So we're going to, on the premium side, we did go 1-0. We did have the Indianapolis Colts to cover the 3.5 points. No sweat as they end up losing by 3. So, yep, on we go with today's plays. That's all you can do. As Bob Seger said, you just, you turn the page. It's, if you're on that lonely highway east of Omaha, all you can do, you turn the page and you go on. So let's do that. Starting with maybe a little better college football game here tonight. It's Colorado State Rams travel up to Laramie to take on the Wyoming Cowboys. Cowboys 6.5 point home favorite in this one. It's going to be weird. This is going to be an interesting game. It is strength versus weakness for both of these teams. The Cowboys, they have a terrific run defense. But the Rams, well, they love to throw. And the Rams, well, they do pretty well against the pass. But the Cowboys, they're going to want to run the ball. Rams lost in their last game. They had a big lead against Air Force for letting it slip through their fingers. And honestly, even though we were on Air Force to cover and we got a break there, they should have covered the numbers. They threw a pick 6 late in the game as they were going in to score the touchdown to be down by only 3. So, yeah, it's a 10-point game goes to a 17-point game with that pick 6. The Rams, they're looking for bowl eligibility after a horrible start, a 1-5 start, and I think they're going to pull out all the stops in this one. The Cowboys, like I mentioned, they are bad at pass defense, 120th in the country, while the Rams, Well, they actually gave up about 240 yards to Air Force on the ground, but that was 100 yards less than their season average. So I think this one stays within one score all the way through. I think we're going to have a Donnybrook there, and I think that Colorado State is able to keep it close enough. I don't know that they're going to win outright, but I do take the Rams and the 6.5 points. Moving on to college basketball, because we're all thrilled about that. Brutal. Basketball's been brutal to us this season. By the way, I was just checking here. We are for all of the Deep-3 for all the Deep-3 and the premium together, we're 53.3% on our football picks. So we are 1% over profitable. So that's well, I'll take it. On the premium side, we're a little better. We're 55.1% on our football picks, and that's honestly, you're going to find a premium service that gets you 55, 56%. That's as good as you can hope for. All these guys that are putting these pie in the sky numbers, most of it is you've learned by now, it's bullshit. I come at you every day. I tell you what I do. I tell you I'm going to be around 55, 56%, and that's exactly where we are so far on the football. Basketball, another story. We're 2-6 right now. 2-8 on the premium side as far as our basketball picks go. So yeah, not good at all. So let's go on and take a look here. As IUPFW, that is the Indiana Purdue University at Fort Wayne, travels to Columbus to take on the Ohio State Buckeyes. Buckeyes 25.5-point favorite. The Buckeyes are about the only trustworthy team as far as a big favorite goes right now. They're getting it done the old-fashioned way. They are shooting almost 49% from the floor, 40% from three, and they are playing pretty good defense, holding their opponents to 31% from the floor and 28% from downtown, respectively. The Buckeyes, they're playing the fifth of 7 straight games at home to open the season, and it's pretty much been Cupcake City, except for that Villanova team that was in there, and they put a whooping on them by 25 points. Ohio State Buckeyes laying a big number. Shit, we won't be doing that again until, probably tomorrow. Get yourself down on Ohio State minus the 25.5, all right? And speaking of another big number, we're going to take a look at South Dakota travels down there to Fayetteville, taking on the Arkansas Razor Pigs. The hat tip to the confused Oracle for this one. He gave me the heads up on Arkansas. Had a note to take a look at him, and the first thing that jumps out at you is their defensive stats. I look at Arkansas, I think about Mike Anderson, I think about Nolan Richardson, the 40 minutes of hell, but nope. It's Eric Musselman. He replaced Mike Anderson. This is his first season. He spent the last 4 years in Nevada taking that squad to the NCAA tournament each and every year. The Hogs, like I said, they're playing some lockdown defense. They're holding their opponents to 11.6% from the field. That's like from 3-point land. That's like I was shooting the ball, with nobody guarding me. You shoot 11% from 3-point. Maybe. What do you get? Yeah, that'd be about right. I think I could shoot 11% from 3-point land. I really do. That is first in the nation, by the way. Nobody holds teams better than that. They're holding opponents to 32.1% from the field. That is fourth in the country. And it's kind of interesting to watch them play. They don't press like Anderson and Nolan Richardson's teams, where they had the full court press pretty much the entire game. They don't play the pack line like Virginia. What they do is they play just lockdown half-court defense. They play tight man-to-man. You never catch them in a zone. And their guards, they have unbelievably quick hands, and they accordingly they record 12.2 steals per game. That is fifth in the country. On offense, they are always they're always looking to run off the miss. All right, they're all about dribble penetration, but the guards, they're not really looking to kick the outside. They don't shoot the three that well. These guys are looking to finish. All right. Now, will the guards going inside finish? Will that work when SEC play starts? Probably not going to work as well. But they ain't in SEC play yet. Tonight they get South Dakota, and I think after this game, South Dakota is going to wish they were back at the Corn Palace. Shout out Mitchell, South Dakota. Give me the Arizona Razorbacks minus 14.5 points in this one, and give me Ohio State minus 25.5 in that one. And give me Colorado State plus 6.5 in college football. The end of those three, your losing streak is over, guys. We're going to start the weekend on the right note. You guys can join me. We'll pick up our winning tickets. We will head back to the window. All right. I will take a look at the shout-outs for today. Like I said, it's going to be a quick one. I'm not going to go over everybody's everybody's losses. But I will give a shout out to everybody that posted, of course. And if you like what you're hearing, if you want to get down on even more plays, I do have my premium link I'll put in the description of this video. Make sure you click on that. We'd love to have you on the team to get my best plays each and every day. All right, we're starting off with the Legendary King. Legendary King says, I like the Colts, plus 3.5. They keep games close. They absolutely do. The King went 1-0, plus 100. Kent P., he put his piece in. I need to get my picks in early, headed to surgery for a pinched nerve in my neck. That sounds awful. But on the plus side, when people give him shit, you'll be able to go, what? And it won't hurt. So that's cool. Kent, hope everything, all seriousness, dude, I think, we're all pulling for you, all sending positive vibes your way. Hope everything went well. And I hope it went better with your surgery than it did with your picks today. Carrot, yeah, not so much. Carrot, he had Lestienne, hit that one. Jimmy Jack said, if I bet more than $20, I need to go to a meeting. So these are my meetings, Scotty. So my only problem with gambling is I don't know who to pick. Thanks. Good session. Jimmy Jack, always a funny cat. No, just to clarify, I only said if you're betting more than $20 on that stupid North Carolina State Georgia Tech game, you might want to go to a meeting. Everything else, knock yourself out, It's only that awful game that I thought there should have been a governor on that one for you. The Confused Oracle said, easy money alert! Said, great choice on the over 45.5. Primetime games tend to go under, so excellent public fade. With two mobile quarterbacks, I thought so too. I really did. Watson didn't run for much. And Brissett, yeah, he's mobile, he's big, he's good, but he's not really a running quarterback, kind of just a big dude that'll run the ball. So yeah, and he actually had way more yards than Watson did, but couldn't get it done. I really thought they were going to kick it into gear there late in the game. He said you should do a video on how to be a responsible gambler. So we're all degenerates here, I guess. Okay, so here's the deal. And I probably will do some, because we were putting together some videos with gambling, and we're going to be doing more of those in the series. But quick little thumbnail sketch. There's the difference between a problem gambler and a professional gambler. It's your bottom line. That's all it is. That's the only thing. And so you want 2 serious tips for problem gambling. All right. My first tip: keep immaculate records. Make a record of everything you bet. Keep it in a notebook. Don't kid yourself about what you're doing. The worst thing you can do is lie to yourself about how you're doing. I'm about even. And then when you look it up, you added up all the juice, you find out that you're actually down on the season. So keep good records. Don't kid yourself, okay? The second thing I would say is if a gambling loss, if money that you lose on a game causes any kind of change in your lifestyle, like, you know what, we were going to go out to eat, but I lost money on the Bears, so now we're eating the ramen. That's maybe a sign that you're maybe betting a little too much, all right? I say this in all seriousness. We fuck around a lot. But coming from the casino environment, I have a lot of experience in the problem gambling. So we do these videos. We always do them for fun. Always hoping, we advise people not to bet over your head, et cetera, et cetera. So, but those are the two things. Those are the two things that I would say to do. Make sure you keep records. And if your losses are impacting your lifestyle in any way, I'd maybe back off my bets until you got it turned around. All right? Okay. So, yeah, we'll go more into depth in another video. That is actually a great idea. And then... he put out some picks tonight, and he had a 6-team teaser, and not so much. Kyle Z said plays are going to come in multiple comment section. Kyle, he ends up hit Mississippi State. He had the over in the Colts game, and he had Miami against Missouri State. I like that game too. Alex Vince said Buffalo owed me from last week. Didn't just owe you, brother. Owed a lot of us. That was a massive play for me. That I'm still stings a little bit. I've been eating ramen for a week after that play. Daniel Ruan said, one of these days I'm going to be capper of the day. This would have been the day, dude. But yeah, not so much on the NBA plays. Darwin Tango, one of our returning champions, said, better days, man. Said, looking at a few plays today. Said the early birdie had Mississippi State. In the first half, that was a good play there. And then he put a 7-team teaser out that wasn't awful, but didn't quite get home. Put out a couple singles. He did hit Western Carolina -1.5. That was a good play there because they won by 2. I know a lot of people had 2.5 on that one, so well done there, my friend. Todd Rector said, I think today's video is one of your best Deep-3 deliveries. I don't know what I did different, but thanks for the kind words, Todd. And the astute Aardvark said, the good news about yesterday is that it's over. That's twice now that I've been capper of the day. Start catching the thumbs up, and poof, terrible. Dude, I get it. Believe me. I'm you get the message like, Scott, you're the man. I love you, man. You keep doing it. You're killing it. And then, you go and sing like, you fat bastard. You suck balls. Why are you even doing this? Don't quit your day job. Not most of you guys. Most of you guys are very cool. And that's one of the most impressive things about this is even when I'm like colder than shit, everybody's pretty respectful in the comment section. You'll get the occasional blah, 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 blah. And I get it. People losing money. I'm giving information. I have confidence in them and they go out and they lose. They're mad. I get it. So, I try to give everybody a pretty wide berth there. But for the most part, everybody's pretty damn cool. The Stuart Aardvark, he had one of the better days today. He had 4 plays, and he hit 2 of them. He had Hofstra, Mississippi State. He got juiced. Steve Godon. Steve, trailing to Deep-3. Picked the wrong day to stop sniffing glue, my friend. Sorry, brother. Sorry, that was no bueno on the Deep-3. Bronco Devil said, thanks for the shout-out. Said, I'm going to jump into the fray. He had Jacoby Brissett over 19.5 completions. I didn't think they'd be able to run the ball all that well, but they did. They were able to run the ball and keep Brissett kind of under wraps there. I think he had 16 completions on the night. So Bronco Devil, thanks for posting. Please do it again, and we'll see if we can get a little win next time. Miguel down there in NOLA, he had the Colts plus 3.5, and he had the Pelicans team total over, or he had the Pelicans over 233. He got juiced on the day. Jorge Correa said, I'm on the Suns Pelicans over 234. Said last time they scored 159 and they met this year. This is a no-brainer, and it was. He goes 1-0 plus 100. Dave Nazar said he's on the over 46 also. Said don't matter about the public driving up the number. This game is going to be exactly what we think, and Watson scrambling, running all over, as well as Brissett. Easy 50 points in this game. Dave, I was right there with you, brother. I thought the same thing was going to happen. Hammer and Hank had the... you know what? I didn't look you up, man. He hit the Colts, and he had Florida. Okay, guys, I'm gonna look this up. I'm sorry, because it's really close. And So the second half. Oh, they got killed in the second. Hank. What the hell, dude? They were up 16 in the first half, and then they lose by 8 in the second half. That's not good. So Hammer and Hank, he gets juiced on the day. Christian Costia goes 2-3. Derek Saunders, he goes. Derek goes 2-1 on the day. He said, "On just desperate needing to win, going to go with Indy plus 3.5 and a couple small plays on the Avalanche and the Leafs." He goes 2-1. We're going to call that plus 90. Steven Tejadas says, I've been in a dreadful losing streak. Depressed. Got to get back to my winning ways. He did have the Colts in the game, but did have some others and didn't work out as well. Bailey Norwood put up a college football parlay. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Jimmy Jackson, since the Trailblazers picked up Mello, we should just stay autoplay against them. He's never helped the team win. And I told Jimmy Jack in the comments, I'd be interested to see. I wonder if anybody's ever done that. I've never seen it. I'd like to see player stats about the teams that have covered while that player was on the court. I would be interested to see who are the most profitable quote-unquote players out there. King Ham, dude, you had it. And then he decided to tail us on the D3 on a couple picks. He faded my premium pick. Of course, he didn't know that, but he took the Texans minus the 4.5. And then he took the over. And he took the under on the NC State Georgia Tech. I can't pick the wrong day to stop sniffing glue, man. So we have our Pazza Cappers for the day. Our Jorge Correa plus 90. Excuse me, plus 100. And is that it? Yeah, that's. Who's somebody else? Oh, and Derek. Oh, sorry. Derek Saunders, 2-1 plus 90. Jorge Correa, 1-0 plus 100. Legendary King, 1-0 plus 100. By a margin of $10, we do have, once again, dual cappers of the day. Jorge Correa, 1-0 plus 100. Legendary King, 1-0 plus 100. You, my friends, you are the man. You are the men with one shoe in the kingdom of the barefoot, everybody. You are our cappers of the day. Congratulations, guys. If you do have a play that you want to put up for anything on Saturday, a little college football, make sure you throw it up in the comment section tomorrow. I'll be sure to get it out to the masses. All right? To the rest of you guys, knock it the fuck off. That includes me. It's this cold streak. It's got to end. All right? Let's fire it up. It's the weekends here. Let's get it together. All right, kids? No matter what happens, though, we'll meet back here tomorrow. We'll do our thing. We'll bitch about our bad beats, brag about those fat stacks, and then, because it's going to be time for college football on Saturday, we're going to do what we always do. We're going to jump in there. We'll fire it up, and we'll do it all over again. All right? You guys have a great day. Good luck on all your plays. See you next time, and I will see you at the window. Take care.